Are you looking for the best webcams? In this video we will look at some of the 5 best webcams on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description, so make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Number 1. Logitech MX Brio. The MX Brio is more expensive than the Brio 505, but it has a larger sensor for better image quality and a premium build. It mounts easily to most monitor screens. It can mount on top of a laptop screen, but it's not designed for this, and your mileage may vary. Around the camera is a dial you can rotate to trigger the privacy shutter, which offers some peace of mind, but there's also an LED on the webcam if your video or mic is live in an app. The 4K picture quality is sharp and looks excellent. I only had to tweak the white balance a bit as it was showering my office space in cool tones. This was easy to adjust with the Logitech G Hub app, available for macOS and Windows, and it's also where you can crop in, adjust the angle, or change the field of view. You can turn off the autofocus, too, but I've never had an issue with the focus bouncing around. The built-in mics sound okay, but they're a little quiet. If you're further away from your monitor, you may have to speak up, but at least you'll sound good. It comes with a USB-C to USB-C cable, and I wish it were a little longer. It's tautly connected to my desktop PC. The good news is that the cable isn't attached to the webcam. There's a USB-C port so you can bring your own longer cable if needed. Number 2. Anker PowerConf C920 Pro. Don't want to spend much? This is a great budget option. With a 5MP sensor at 2K resolution, the camera delivers solid video quality. You may have to tinker with the settings out of the box. When I first set it up, I had to adjust the white balance, brightness, and saturation a fair amount to keep it from looking washed out. All of this can be done using the companion Anker Work app, which also allows you to change the resolution and angle. The dual mics sound solid, especially for a webcam in this price range. It does give off a slightly hollow sound, but it's not distracting enough or a deal breaker. With the pickup mode feature, which allows you to select the recording area of the microphone, you can choose between omnidirectional 360 degrees and directional 90 degrees. My only gripe is the mount. It clips to your monitor or laptop but doesn't offer the tightest grip. I haven't had any issues with it detaching from my display, but there are times when I have to adjust the PowerConf C200 after finding that it tilted slightly downward. It also doesn't swivel. Regardless, it's still sturdy when I'm using it throughout the day. Number 3. Insta360 Link 2. Wired contributor Sam Kieldson likes Insta360's Link 2 webcam a lot. 8 out of 10, Wired recommends. This is a pan-tilt zoom, PTZ, webcam like the original, meaning it rests on a gimbal that can move the camera left, right, up, and down, and you can use gestures to get it to zoom in and track you. It's not a webcam we'd recommend for anyone sitting still at a desk, but if you're often standing up in front of a webcam and moving around, maybe writing on a chalkboard, this one will be far more useful. Kieldson says image quality is excellent and the face and body tracking is effective, though the gesture controls don't always work. You can connect it to an app on your smartphone to control it remotely. The noise-canceling mic does a good job of drowning out ambient sounds, too. If you're wondering about the Insta360 Link 2C, the main difference is that it doesn't feature a 2-axis gimbal. Instead, it will subject track and frame you by cropping in, much like Apple's Center Stage on iPads and newer Macs. It's a little cheaper and more suited for people who sit at a desk. Number 4. Opal Tadpole. Most webcams are built for desktop PCs, designed to hang off the top of a monitor. Not the Opal Tadpole. This attractive tiny camera has a clamp that goes over your laptop screen and has a non-removable USB-C cable that connects to your laptop. If you hate your laptop's webcam, or maybe it stopped working, this is a nice alternative, though it's quite expensive. I compared it with a 16-inch M2 MacBook Pro, and the video quality in Zoom was immediately sharper and more detailed than the MacBook's 1080p webcam. Frankly, the quality resembles a smartphone's camera, probably because it uses a Sony sensor typically found in phones. However, the colors were a little less saturated. No matter. You can download Opal's Composer app and tweak everything from brightness and contrast to hues and saturation. You can even adjust the bokeh strength, the blur effect around you, and zoom in. The microphone surprised me more than anything. It's designed to capture audio from whatever the camera sees, canceling everything else, and it sounded crisp and loud compared to the MacBook Pro's studio mics. The quality of both is similar, but my voice came through louder with the Opal because the mic sits higher up. I also like that you can instantly mute yourself by tapping on the capacitive button on the USB-C connector. Number 5. Logitech C920 Pro HD. The C920 has been the standard for high-quality USB webcams for years. You get great image quality at 1080p resolution and 30 frames per second, and white balance performance is on par with our top picks. The narrower 78-degree field of view means you may need to adjust its position so your face doesn't take up the whole frame, but the autofocus is subtle and quick. There's no privacy shutter, unfortunately.